recently played the 2017 indie hit Cuphead Don't Deal with the Devil. And boy, is it still good! This game is a prime example of what originality can do for video games. Like, listen to this concept. Cuphead is about two brothers going on a journey to defeat evil. Well, you heard it all before? All right. But what if we're in the early 1930s, baby? A trying time where a very special art form was created. Rubber hose animation. We had characters like Mickey Mouse and Popeye the Sailor Man. What the hell is that? I mean, this whole game basically takes place in a really long rubber hose cartoon. This animation and art style? It is just... oh, it is just brilliant. Like, listen to that jazz, bruh. Good work to Studio MDHR. You guys really made something special here. Now, the story of Cuphead is basically Cuphead gambling away his and his brother's soul towards the devil. Now they gotta go collect the souls of the denizens of Inkwell Isle to get their souls back. The main draw of Cuphead are the boss fights. Just look at this damn flower schmoovin'. The hell did he do to his brother? Are they gonna eat him? The boss fights are separated into two different categories. The first being ground levels, where you have the option of multiple weapons, charms, and ultimate attacks. Then there are the plane levels, where you only have 2 weapons, some charms, and the ultimate attack of... Each boss fight is separated into a certain amount of phases, so, you know, every single phase, you get something different with the boss. Now, here's some of the bosses I remember. The first being the Root Pack. It's not because I fought them first, but because this is the first boss with a secret phase. Then we got Grim Matchstick for how crazy hard he was in my previous playthroughs. But not this time, we trained and grew stronger. Okay, yes! Yeah, I'm not letting you die there again. I also remember Calamaria for reasons. And finally, there's this dumbass egghead for his constant use of the Chaos Emeralds. Why is that phase more than half of your fight? Why does the red blend in with the background? And why must you cause me pain after we pacified all of the running guns? Speaking of, these running gun levels are Contra-like side-scrollers where the goal is to reach the end. You can shoot the enemies if you were babies, like, I don't know, you were bad at the game. Or you can grow hair on your chest and not shoot anyone at all. Pacifying is the real way that real men destroy their enemies. In my recent playthrough of Cuphead, the one where I co-op with Ant, it took us an average of 1 hour to beat each running gun level on Pacifist. It was so easy solo, but in co-op, it was a nightmare.
He caught me when I needed to hit the thing, but guess what? He was in my way!
Alright, so after collecting every single soul contract and refusing the devil's deal at the end of the game, you did refuse it, right? You didn't accept the deal, right? You then proceed to enter the final boss fight. It's not that hard. You end up brutalizing him. Like, what the fuck did you do to him? You actually fucked my guy up. After that, what else is there to do? Well, you can now enter the DLC, in which you can play a third playable character, Miss Chalice. She is the person that gave you the ability to do all your crazy super attacks, including... Now this DLC adds more charms, weapons, and bosses. You can fight these dogs. This mob that got our necks that one time. And Esther. This boss was the hardest boss in the game for us. Not even Chef Saltbaker's boss fight, the final boss of the DLC, can compare to how hard Esther was. We spent 40 minutes fighting Esther, then took a break from her, came back, and beat her in another hour. It's probably a skill issue, which makes me really wonder why I continue to play video games. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The Parry Bosses. You can enter this place called the King's Leap, and you fight bosses based off the checkered pieces. Did I say checker? I meant chess. All are pretty fun. You can play volleyball with one of them, but fuck these pawns. There are a few things I don't like about this game, like the foreground blocking my view, some ridiculous RNG moments, or like how I previously mentioned how some attacks blend in with the background. Also, King Death's fight. It takes so damn long, to actually get to it. But one thing that many people don't like about this game is its difficulty. Some journalists even call it the Dark Souls of platformers. Anyone remember this? In fact, I can think of actual platformers that fit that title much more, since Cuphead is more Contra than Mario. Yes, it can be difficult at times, but I just think it's challenging. Like, the only thing that this game has in common with Dark Souls is the willpower needed to fully complete these games. But isn't it the challenge that attracts us to such video games? The taste of victory after finally overcoming a worthy foe and finally thinking that, yes, I am the GOAT. No, you just want to beat the game. Well, it's not gonna be that easy. That's not how the real world works. All right, now go play for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching this little review. I think that's what this is. I know it's short, but hey, maybe I'll make a longer one in the future for another game. If you want to watch highlights of our Cuphead playthrough, click here and it'll take you to the highlight channel. If you want to catch these moments live, go to my Twitch at twitch.tv/sendpork. Now with that being said, I am out.